Hey. Let's go Obama for it. He's got change. Each copy helps us to feed and shelter the homeless.
Worried about the state of manufacturing in the United States. We keep driving it overseas.
Liberalism is a mental disorder.
It is a mental disorder. Well, it's called cluelessness.
They're stupid fools.
No,
They don't know
liberalism
history.
is called cluelessness.
They have nothing else to do.
You people are operating on a system where it's left and right.
Have you ever paid taxes before in your life? No,
I'm 23.
But you have never paid taxes. When you fight,
That's a bold statement.
Stop
amnestying that.
stop
Thank you very much,
amnesty
sir.
done.
Free debate.
I just think the government's out of control, and no one's really telling us the truth about what the problems really are and how bad things are. And I just think it's time to try to get some people in who will, I think there's a disconnect right now between politicians and its constituents.
What are your positions on the war and the spending under Bush?
Well, I know that Obama. I would have hated to have had Bush's job. I mean, what would you do? I mean, would you just sit back and not do anything and wait for the next Hitler to come around? It sounds extreme, but it's like, you think this guy in Iran is like joking around? I mean, it's like, this guy's not, you get Bush in the White House, he's a cowboy. And you know what? Right now, I want a cowboy in the White House. Someone who doesn't know what the hell he's going to do. If you mess with us, you could be getting it. But if this Ahmadinejad is friggin' taunting Obama, telling he has no experience, telling he's, a child, and making fun of him. And it's like, this is their president.
They are just words.
One of 9 children, born in 1925 in Depression days, and was able to, in this country, work my way up with a pair of hands. 7 boys in the family, all went in and fought in World War II. Lost one in the Philippines. This country has been just wonderful to me. It's through hard work and honesty. We have a nice farm out in Holliston now. We raise turkeys and sell them to people. They've done very well. We don't need all these changes that this guy is putting in down in Washington. If people want to work and if they want to be legal and they want to come to this country, like my parents were both, one from Ireland, one from Nova Scotia, first generation American. But this is what made it for me.
What do you think's being taken away from you?
Well, it's the same thing that other guy has. It's too much government in everything. They're into everything now. You'll never pay the bills that they're running. I use the extension service on my way up. I use the FHA to borrow money. I paid it all back. Those programs are wonderful. That made it possible for me to make something of myself.
What do you say that the founding principles of America are?
If you don't know, you better look it up.
Well, you have a sign proclaiming that. I just want to know what you think they are.
Read the Constitution for starters. Well, the funny thing is, this is the one I didn't come here to talk. I came here. Yeah.
Tell me what. All right, I'm here because it's my job to be here. In particular, I'm a financial planner. My job is to save my clients as much money in taxes as possible, so I should be here, right? Thanks.
This shirt to help rebuild America is pro or anti-Obama. Could you explain?
I'm just on the shirts, man.
Yeah.
Obama's a communist. Communism is Obama's communism.
Well, what is that in practical terms?
What do you mean?
Like in practice, how is he a communist?
Communism is?
Yeah. How has he done that? He's only been in office 2 years.
How about Obama healthcare? That's communistic.
You think so?
Taking over AIG, GM, Chrysler, that's all communistic. Government running everything, that's all communistic.
What about in England where they have social health care and that's not seemingly a problem?
The government in England doesn't take over businesses. They're not running car companies, banks, and forcing people to buy health care like this is planning to do.
How would you want to see the recession handled when Obama first came in office?
Well, I think before that, I think that the TARP should have never happened. I mean, there's no such thing as too big to fail in America. You know what I mean? If you fail, you fail. You know? We all take personal responsibility. And there's also corporate responsibility. You know? If AIG fails, then it fails. And I understand that there'd be a lot of people hurt by that, but
but there's a double standard that you can't say anything, but yet they can say as much as they want against the white people. You look at people like Wrangel. He's a racist. Sharpton in New York. Every time there's a police shooting where a cop kills a black, right away Sharpton is saying the people are guilty.
There's no debating. There are race issues everywhere in the world. And to deny it is to be living in La La Land.
Oh yeah.
We all, it's just part of the human nature to be fearful of the other until you know and can assimilate together. So that argument is null and void. You have to come up with more intelligent stuff.
Right.
Yeah, we just wanted to let the Tea Party know that they don't speak for us, but we wanted to do so in an above-the-belt way. We didn't want to infiltrate them and make all sort of belt signs, because we don't think that's fair. But we thought the best way and most entertaining way to do it would be to have a real Tea Party.
It's not getting better. We won't get better until we get independent and organized on our own for our own needs and fight back. We're going to have a big march in Washington, D.C. on May the 8th, demanding a WPA-style jobs program. We're also demanding...
At first, people think that we're like part of the group.
Oh yeah. Should dig deep
the whole
and not just
thing.
say
And we'll get one or two people who'll stop by and say, I agree with you, and then we get the vast majority of whom do not. And it's kind of sad to see that people, that continuing the military is cool, but funding social spending, medicine, education, childcare can be cut just like that, you know. And it's just kind of sad. I mean, both of us have been to Iraq, and as bringing medicine and hospital supplies and so forth, and people could only see it, and you think it would maybe change some minds,
See what all the fuss is about.
Yeah, that's it.
What else is it to it? Nah, she's a character. I want to see what she's about. Yeah. I don't really agree with anything she says, and I think she'd be probably the worst thing in the world for our country, but other than that, I just wanted to see what she said. Plus, I'm unemployed right now, so I figured, hey, there's a lot worse ways to spend my time. I could watch TV or walk down by the river. Actually, walking by the river might be a better way to spend my time. But, nah.
Political correctness is a societal HIV. We've got a full-blown case of AIDS, and we're the cure.
What brings you gentlemen out here today? Nothing? Nothing brings you out here today?
I think the military thing is like the biggest, because my brother's in the military, but I think it's just being used by this movement like very, how I don't like to see it seen. I think it's like a wrong type of patriotism, so I think it's interesting. What do you think?
You don't support Obama?
No.
Obama isn't a socialist. Obama's a corporatist. Two different things. He's more of a corporatist than he's a socialist. Capitalism and corporatism are the same thing. He gave the money to Wall Street. So does Sarah Palin. Absolutely. I agree with you. They all give. Sarah Palin is a corporatist. Yeah. Just like Obama. They're still making people making profit off of it. Walmart's still turning a profit. I mean, that's capitalism. It's funny. 20%. We'll agree on odd things. But that's the thing. There's a lot of overlap. There is. Yeah. Like you're anti-war. We're anti-war. Absolutely. It's an odd anti-war, anti-bailout. Yep. No freaking bailout. Yeah. We oppose Obamacare. You oppose it too. Yep, we agree on the same thing. That's odd. I'll still shake your hand. We should, at the very least, I really think Ron Paul and like the true free market movement. There's a lot of overlap. There is a lot of headway, at least to an extent. Absolutely. All right, man. Nice to meet you, man.
No. The Tea Party stands on their own. This is my personal political beliefs. Right. It's my personal political belief. All right.